How good was that? I'm recording this after the game because over the next couple of days I won't be free, so I'm going to do the review now, straight after the game, which will be interesting because all the emotions are still running high, and yeah, very happy with a 115-point win over the Gold Coast hapless Suns. You could basically say we eclipsed the Suns. I don't know how that works well for you for a joke, but yeah, it was a good result, I think, especially since the pressure was on. And most of the time this year we've crumbled under pressure, especially against the grain, for a chance at top four or something like that. So for now we're sitting there comfortably in the top four, as obviously you'll see this, and Richmond and St Kilda have played. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can happily say that we are in the top four, and we'll play either the Crows. We'll play the Crows actually, because GWS lost against Geelong. So yeah, it was a fantastic game. A little disappointing with the crowd with 34,000, but nonetheless, we did the job, and all the Port fans got to see a walk in the park. Basically, it was a training session. Yeah, that's basically all you can say. The key best, as I'm going to stand up and walk around over here so you can see a bit of the stuff there. Here we go. Basically, yeah, it was a good game right from the start. A bit sluggish in the first quarter. We were a bit scrappy at first. I think just getting used to the conditions. Other than that, it was okay. We weren't too bad in front of goal either. 20 goals, 15. Had a lot of shots on goal. But to keep Gold Coast to 3 goals too, and for Sam Gray and Charlie Dixon to kick more goals than Gold Coast is a how can I put this? Embarrassment for Gold Coast. The best thing you can say, really, because Gold Coast were deplorable, and I feel sorry for them in a way, but someone had to beat the shit out of them. And excuse my language, but yeah, that's basically what happened. It was bullying tonight. And yeah, that's all I can say really about the game. It was a game of just score, and keep scoring. A little sluggish, obviously, as I said at the start. We kicked a 7-goal-0 quarter. A 7-goal, what was it? 5-goal third quarter. We kept Gold Coast scoreless for 2 quarters. After the first quarter, they kicked 1 goal. 1 goal 1, I think it was, if I'm correct. 1 goal 1 in 3 quarters. Wow. In terms of finals and all that itself, to look at our side, you'll obviously get the people that say we don't deserve to be there, don't deserve to be where we are, and all that crap. Haven't been a top 8 side, blah 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 blah. But you know what? Finals is a whole nother ball game. And when it comes down to it, Port Adelaide are there, and as Bulldogs showed last year, doesn't matter where you are on the ladder, you have a chance. And yeah, we are going to hopefully, at least win the first final. That's all I possibly pray for. But yeah, round 23 is done for Port Adelaide. The season is done for Port Adelaide. Individually for this game tonight, Sammy Gray, best on ground by a country mile. 24 disposals, 6 goals, 3. 6 goals, 3 from the little man. And there was his 6th goal was basically he stole Hamish Charlotte's. That was going in, and he just decided to dive for it and marked it. So, but why wouldn't you have kicked 6 goals in a game? Mate, just amazing. And Nick, I know you like that. Hope you brought a change of pants to the bloody game, mate, because you would have been pissing everywhere. That's what I'll say. There's no other way to put it. But yeah, Charlie Dixon 4 goals, another strong effort from the big boy. Really getting into some good form, especially heading into finals, which is good when we need it. Bokey was good again tonight. Ollie Wines was obviously on the disposal count in the midfield with 32. Darcy Burn-Jones as well across the half back line was great. Dougal Howard, Tom Cleary, special mention has to go out to the whole of the defence. They were absolutely brilliant tonight. To keep a team to 3 goals is bloody impressive, and they should be proud of themselves and hold their heads very high going into the finals in a couple of weeks' time after the bye. A special mention has to go to Tom Marshall. The crowd got around him, and a solo effort in the end to kick his first goal in AFL footy. The crowd went mental. I went mental, and it was just great to watch. So Todd Marshall, well done. And to Port Adelaide itself, well done tonight. Big win, 115 points. I think our 4th 100-point win in history in our 20 years in the AFL, which is extraordinary to think, but a well-deserved game. And yeah, we can move on to finals in a couple of weeks against God knows who. I don't know, but hopefully it's a Adelaide top 4. Let's go with top 4. I think we'll just hope for that. Yeah. Let's move on. So the things I learned from tonight is that Gold Coast need a lot of work on their team. I'm sorry to the Gold Coast fans that if there's one out there that sees this, your team needs some work, needs a new coach. Gary Ablett's basically gone and they're nothing without him. So a lot of work has to go into recruiting over the coming months ahead. Unfortunately, their season has ended. But yeah. Sorry, Gold Coast. Another thing I learnt tonight, how good does it feel to know that our season is not over after round 23? Finally, we can go into finals, in a final series, to know that our team's in it, and not be like, oh, well, I'm going to party every weekend because there's nothing to do. And I'm going to watch other teams win while my team is sitting at home doing absolutely jack all. But, yeah, it's a great feeling to know that we are in the top 8 playing finals. Will be a home final, most probably either way, whichever way happens tomorrow against the Tigers and St Kilda. But how good does that feel to be in the top 8? And yeah, finals, here we come. Port Adelaide, unbelievable. To the top, I read a Facebook post from Michael Keating, if you're watching, mate. To the other top 7 finalists, here come the mighty Power, and I can 100% agree with that one. That is a perfect statement to make. The third and final thing I learnt tonight, Sammy Gray is a specialist small forward / midfielder / everything. That bloke is a gun. Absolute gun. At one stage I was just yelling out, clear out the 50 and just keep Sammy Gray one-on-one. I can title it The Wrong Gray, or I can say there was other shades tonight that were a lot better than the original. So, well done Sammy Gray, and well done boys tonight. They're the things I learnt. Right, the votes for tonight, round 23 against the Suns. Obviously 5 votes for a win, 3 votes for a loss. So tonight, big 115-point win. It was hard to pick, it was just an all-round team effort. But 1 vote has to go to Paddy Ryder. The bloke just punched the ball. He got his own clearances, which is making me laugh. And there's no other ruckman that can do that as cleanly and as efficient as Paddy can. He was just sensational tonight against their ruckman. I think not Brooksby. I don't know his ruckman. That's how good of an AFL expert I am. 2 votes goes to Travis Boak. Was very good early. Died down of late in the game, but he was just everywhere in the first half. And he played another good game tonight. Played more in the midfield role, which was good to see the Boaky of old. And he's really come into the form over the last month or so. So well done to Trav. 3 votes goes to Ollie Wines. 32 possessions, and just again another Ollie Wines game. He was a bull. He set up our play. He got the clearances, and it was just everywhere, feeding out of Paddy Ryder's ruck work. So Ollie Wines was sensational again. 4 votes goes to Charlie Dixon. 4 goals. He was a monster. Great contested mark. Great leading. And he just set up the play. He's a true centre-half forward. And he reminds me of Treaders in the way he plays. So he's just got to keep going. And he's going to eventually become an absolute star and unstoppable. So, yeah. Well done to Charlie. And obviously, 5 votes goes to Sammy Gray. Nick, keep it in your pants, buddy. But 24 disposals, 6 goals. The man played a Robbie Gray game. And he's going to be one to watch in the final series. And hopefully he pulls that sort of form again. It will go a long way to us winning. So well done to Sammy Gray. 5 votes. Tell me what your votes are in the comments below. It was an interesting game. So it'd be good to see what you guys thought. But yeah, they're the votes for round 23. Well, thank you very much for watching this review, Port fans. I'm sorry about the quality of it. me standing talking in front of a poster and the lighting being shit. Oh, I shouldn't say shit, but anyway, I said it. So big deal. But yeah, I do apologise for that. I'm obviously very busy over the next couple of days, so I don't really want to. I won't have any time to do so, and I'm dedicated to you guys because Port fan, we stay true. So if you're new to this channel, subscribe. Plenty more things to come, especially over the coming weeks in finals. It's going to be so much fun and so much build up. I've got plenty of things planned for this channel, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, one last thing as well, the Portraits Podcast, 8 PM Wednesdays. I think we're doing it Tuesday this week, so get on Spreaker, get on the Facebook page. It's in the link below, and check us out. Give us a listen. We'll be talking all things Port Adelaide, all things Gold Coast, and obviously previewing finals and giving a little season review too for the main part of the year in the AFL. And so yeah, on to finals. It's going to be big, and we hope to see you there at Adelaide Oval in a couple of weeks' time against whoever we play. But make sure you cheer loud and obviously never tear us apart. Anyway, my name's Anthony, guys, and obviously go the power.